the sides. Next week we're in Bolton, the 9th of March at the University of Bolton Stadium. The week after that we're in Olympia, and the 23rd we're at we're coming from Lancaster Racecourse, all available live on VIPboxing.tv, so you can attend in person. On we go, would you please welcome Liam Richards.
Here come Liam Richards. And he's in for a tough night of action against Steve Brogan. There is Liam Richards, always game, durable Liam Richards. He's tested plenty of prospects on the VIP shows over the years.
And opposing Liam from Silversdale, Steve Brogan.
And here comes Steve Brogan. Back on commentary for this one, Tom Farrell. Steve's someone you know well, and be disappointed not to be defending that belt tonight, but he's still got to get the job done.
Yeah, one of my mates, they boxed together for years. We actually boxed each other a few times as well, so yeah, but he's a boss lad. Yeah, it's good to be winning a big fight, because you know, he's ready for them, isn't he? He's Central Area champion and should be getting a chance to defend it, but that hasn't fell his way. He's a proper pro, he's always fit, he's always in shape, so I'm sure he's going to do a good job tonight. Decent opponent, this fella, isn't he?
Ladies and gentlemen, contest with the 7 and 6 3-minute rounds of boxing in the welterweight division, introducing firstly boxing out of the blue corner, the Michael Shots, trip with red. Weighing easy on 10 stone, 6 ounces, he hails from Liverpool, Liam Richards. And opposing in boxing out of the red corner, wearing the black mural and silver shorts. Weighing easy on 10 stone, 3 ounces. His outstanding ring record consists of 16 contests, 13 wins, 1 defeat, 2 draws. He comes to the ring as the current reigning Central Area lightweight champion, the Pride of Skelmersdale, Steve "Serious" Brogan. Some people think Crystal Corner, star referee charge on the action and his hands. Steve Brogan from 6 3-minute rounds.
Here we go then, and like you said, it's not the fight that Brogan would have wanted, but it's all about keeping that momentum going after that great win against Brad Botham last time out. They won by a point on the referee scorecard, but it was a good performance that from Brogan against a good fighter in Brad Botham.
Yeah, it was a cracking contest, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was one of them that you could have had either way, but there's no complaints when Brogan got the nod.
Again, I think he was a late replacement, wasn't he? I don't think he was meant to be fighting him until sort of the last minute.
Yeah.
The fight with Shakib Ali got postponed, but yeah, it was a good fight.
It was supposed to be Shakib again tonight, but you know that's not happened, and I know Steve's looking to try and make that again for the 3rd time, and hopefully it'll happen this time at this venue. Yeah, hopefully.
Landed a lovely uppercut there.
Yeah, and interestingly, Shakib Ali stopped Liam Richards with an uppercut. So it's a little measuring stick this for Steve Brogan to see where he's at. You know, Richards very rarely gets stopped.
Yeah, I think he'd be looking to do just as good a job and send a bit of a warning to Shakib Ali, won't he? And he started well, he's landing some heavy shots early on. Lovely body shot.
Yeah, Brogan picks his shots nicely, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think he's at his best, Brogan, and he's all over you, and he's whacking away at the body. He's a little bull, isn't he?
Nice body shot again. He started to find the body early on here. He's picking those body shots and those uppercuts nicely on the inside. He's not allowing Richards to settle.
It's a lovely body shot. Don't really think that was low. I think he's going to get him out of here, to be honest myself.
Yeah, Richards looks to be struggling a little bit with the pressure from Brogan.
Just over a minute to go already and bashing away at the body.
Yeah, the only defeat of Brogan's career came against Lee Appleyard for the English title. So it's certainly a bit of a step down in opponents tonight from the likes of Appleyard and Botham to get in there with Liam Richards. Nice body shot again.
He's feeling them, he's smiling at Steve, but I think that's a bit of a telltale sign that he's hurting here. He's definitely don't think he's gonna make the full 6 rounds here.
Yeah, and you see that Steve knows he's hurting him to the body. He keeps going there with both hands. And the referee's having a little look already, isn't he? He's got close attention on Liam Richards. I don't think he's thrown a shot yet, Richards.
I think he's been able to, as he's just literally been trying to defend at all costs to no success. Might be a short commentary for me, this one.
Missing wildly with that right hand, Brogan.
There you go, 2 shots off Richard there. Take first 2 he's through.
Yeah, and then Brogan came back with 4 or 5 of his own.
So he's digging the body lovely here.
Yeah, he's really picked those body shots nicely in the opener.
Tough round that for Liam Richards. I don't think he was expecting that sort of onslaught, was he, in the first round? But Steve just came out and looks like he's boxed well within himself there. He doesn't look to be breathing heavy.
Yeah, Richards stepping in at late notice for this one, and I don't think he'd have been expecting this when he got to the venue tonight against Steve.
You've always got to be ready for that, haven't he? Journeyman boxing at the top of a hat.
Yeah, especially against fighters that we're expecting to be in title fights. You know for a fact that Steve's going to be able to do the 6 rounds comfortably at this pace as well. He'll just be relentless for the whole of this 6 rounds, if it goes the distance, that is.
Yeah. I'll be on a bet now. I don't think he'll make the 6.
Round 2.
You can see he's looking for that body already, isn't he? The way he's stalking Richards.
Took the words out my mouth there. His eyes, he's stalking him, he's hunting him down, isn't he?
Yeah, and the corner were telling him to just flick that left hand down of Richards with his own hand and landing that right hand over the top. He just tried it there a couple of times.
Little scoop, little Lomachenko-esque, pulling the hands away. It's ideal for someone who's shelling up and putting the earmuffs on.
Yeah, one of the most difficult things to do in a ring as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Lomachenko makes it look effortless, doesn't he? He's doing a good job here, Steve. You can see him getting through to the body. I think the body's going to be where it hurts. Richards here.
Yeah.
Covering up all right to the head, but Steve's going right round the side, them elbows bashing away.
Yeah, and look how high the belt is for Richards as well. There's not much of a target to aim for, but he seems to be finding it every time he throws. You can hear him putting everything into the shots that he's throwing as well. Digging in with left and right hand to the body. Just looking at Richards' belt, is it a little bit too high?
Possibly, yeah. I think Steve Gray might have would have thought he'd have picked up on how high it was, to be honest, but I don't think Steve's bothered about how high the belt is. He's just bashing away anyway. He's having most of his success downstairs.
Yeah, and he's really unloading. When Richards is just tucking up now, there's not a lot coming back, and even when it is, there's nothing in the shots. Still a minute to go in this 2nd round. It's going to be a long night this for Liam Richards.
So yeah, he's going to be short in the morning.
And you can see what Richards is trying to do, just try and spoil the work of Brogan and get on the inside. Lovely uppercut.
I think this has been a bit of a better round than the first for Richards. He's done a bit better at spoiling, but I don't think Brogan's shown any signs of slowing down here. Looks like he's ready to go through the gears.
Yeah, he's certainly looking to step it up now with his volume of shots. He did towards the end of the first. Lovely double right uppercut.
I think he'd fight like this all day, Brogan. This is just him naturally. He'll do that when he's been on holiday for all week. He comes straight back in the gym. He used to spar. He's always half fit. He's always ready. Keeps himself in great shape.
Another good round for Brogan. Another one in the bank. And worryingly for Richards, he looks comfortable at this pace as well. Brogan corner.
Yeah, like I said before, after the first round, doesn't look like he's breathing too heavy. So, you know,
yeah,
he's taking all in his stride.
See the mouth guard of Richards being cleaned by the side of us. That was covered in blood. He's bleeding from somewhere in his mouth.
Probably coming from his kidneys then.
I think it's pretty obvious for everyone to see what Brogan's going to do in this third round anyway. Keep whacking to the body. You know, if you're dominating someone this much, is it worth trying something new and trying varying it, or do you just have to keep doing what's working?
I think for Brogan particularly, that's where he's at his best. So I think he just keeps doing what he's doing. He's having success, so just keep doing what you're doing, grinding it out. I think he will get to him.
You can see Richards has been told to have a little go at the start of this third.
Yeah. I've put it out there. I couldn't see Richards making the final bell. He surprised me. Ended up making me look daft there.
Yeah, a lot of these journeymen are just tough beyond belief, aren't they? It's unbelievable how people take so much punishment, like Richards has done in the opening couple of rounds, especially to that body.
So you get people the likes of Christian Leitz who barely take anything, and you know, the great inside and just spoil everything. But Richards has took a fair few here, hasn't he? He's had some shots to the body, the odd uppercut coming in as well, but he seems to be weathering the storm.
Yeah, he certainly has, and he seems to be getting out of the way of a lot of the shots that Brogan's throwing now, a lot more than he did in the opener. You can see there's nothing behind the shots that Richards is throwing though.
More to just to keep him off. Like you said, I think maybe it does look low, but you've got to question how high his waistband is. It was right on the waistband now, wasn't it? So maybe it was a little bit low, you'd have got away with that.
Yeah, you can see how much Brogan's body showing above those shorts, and that's how it should be, isn't it? He struggled to land a clean body shot under the ribs. I'm pretty sure
that was a bit low.
We've seen a few low shots throughout the night.
I think maybe Steve took a little step back here, he might bring him on to a bit of an uppercut.
Bit of a warning about head clashes.
It was both of them just leaning in, wasn't it? There's no one really at fault there.
Yeah, it's one of them. You don't really need a warning for it. Just starting to pick up the tempo again, Brogan, towards the end of this third round. Nice left hook to the body, followed by the right hand.
And he's picking up the pressure here a little bit.
Nice right uppercut again from Brogan. And the right hand to the body. That hurt Richards, I think, the right hook to the body. Tucked up a little bit and went back into his shell.
Yeah, he's good at the skies there, isn't he? You know, from the first bell, he thought he was struggling, but he's, as I said, he seems to have weathered a bit of a storm here, and he's hanging on in there.
Halfway through this one, and there's no doubt who's in control of this. Still plenty of time to go as well for Brogan to force this stoppage.
I think if he showed a little change of tempo, a little bit of a burst, put the shot together a little bit quicker, and I might hurt a little bit more.
He's still nice and calm in the corner as well. Richards bouncing off his stool early.
10 seconds, corners.
You don't often see that from journeymen.
Seconds out.
Giving us a little smile and a wink.
Must have heard me saying he's on board outside. He's putting a shot together a bit better than it's like I've just heard what Dave Fox told him. A bit of speed, change of tempo, he's better.
Yeah, he's not letting Richards get off those ropes like he did in the first 3 rounds. He's pinned him in this corner 30 seconds into this round and the action's not moved. Now Brogan's really good on the inside as well, isn't he? Picking those short uppercuts and short hooks.
Very cute, and he's said he'll fight like this all day, Steve.
Yeah, relentless pressure to start the 4th, and there's still a long time to go as well.
Lovely shot. Tell you what, he took that well.
Yeah, I think Steve Gray just starting to have a little look at this because Richards isn't throwing anything. There's nothing coming back from Richards at all here.
Right on cue, he lands a big right tooth over.
Yeah, I think Steve Gray just told him to show him something. He landed that shot. But this is just utterly dominant from Brogan.
Like you said, if you look at Steve Gray now, he's looking at one person.
Yeah, and rightly so as well.
Good refereeing. He's a strong, tough fella, but at some point you've got to start looking after people like that, haven't you?
Richard just getting a ticking off for diving in with his head. I don't think he'll mind. We've got a few seconds respite. Nice shot to the body from Brogan as well. He's picking those body shots again. Brogan just doesn't want to get frustrated here. You know, Richards is just tying him up a little bit now. Lovely work again from Brogan.
He's got the bit between his teeth here, hasn't he? Really wants to give us a good display.
Yeah, and he certainly has done so far in the opening 4 rounds. 2 to come after this one. Richard just landing a left hand of his own there. Brogan ripping that left hand down the middle to the body again.
Good work. Another dominant round from Brogan, but take me hat off to Liam Richards. He's really sticking out there. It's going to make me look after you, I can just see it.
Yeah, he's already winked and smiled at you. He obviously heard you when you said that.
Listen, I'll hold my hands up when I'm wrong. It's too premature there, really.
I don't know, it looked likely. But it's like we said earlier, it's unbelievable how some of these guys, get through the rounds like they do. I don't think Richards has landed a proper shot yet. Two more rounds to go. Richards off his stool nice and early again.
10 seconds, corners.
Yeah, and Steve Gray just saying what we said then. He's just saying that the belt's a bit high and anything on the belt is not going to be called as low.
Round 5.
Hasn't pulled them down, though, has he?
Yeah, I know, it kind of takes away the point.
Listen, your belt's a bit high, but we'll just leave it there.
Yeah, pull him up round his nipples.
Probably feel sorry for the body shots he's been taking.
Now that one was certainly low. Well, taking a point off Brogan.
No real complaints there from Richards either. He's just been looking at me, shaking his head.
I mean, it'll make absolutely zero difference to the result, but Bit of a strange one to take a point off.
Especially after just mentioning how high his shorts were. Don't think it'll stop Steve going from downstairs, will it?
No. He's got room to manoeuvre with now, being so far ahead.
Oh, lovely right hand.
Brogan's so good at just setting that tempo and maintaining it throughout the fight. And if you watch that fight back with Brad Botham, it was like this for 10 rounds.
Yeah, do you know what? I just boxed before him, so I was quick off, tried to get a shower, go out for a bit with my mates, and I missed most of it, but I did catch it up on VIP boxing TV, so it was a cracker.
Lovely right up to the body again from Brogan. Especially with that right hand, he's picked the body shots really nicely.
Yeah, I think they've been his best shots round the back of the elbows. As you said, it's short to the eye, so he struggled to get in the pits of the stomach, but around the elbows, he's placed them lovely.
Yeah, and Richard seems to have caught a lot of the straight shots, but it's the shots round the side, so both head and body that have landed for Brogan so far.
Yeah, he's looking strong, Steve. He'd be a tough night for anyone at lightweight, so.
Yeah, and the potential fight with Shakib Ali, he's got a war written all over it.
If it ever happens.
Yeah.
I think Steve be looking to get a move on now, wouldn't he? So there is big fights out there for him, and he'll take anyone on. So, oh, a bit of a slip.
Yeah, a bit of a push and a slip.
As you can see, Steve boxed the Appleyard, who was a lot more experienced than him, and didn't pay off that risk, but I'm sure he'd be ready to step back up to that sort of level.
Yeah, there's no doubt he's ready to step back in with that kind of calibre of opponent, and I think Shakib Ali fits that bill as well, because he is a top prospect. A couple of years ago we were talking about him as being, having a big future ahead of himself, and he slowed down a little bit towards the end of last year. Certainly hope that fight happens.
I think VIP boxers always put on good displays when they match with each other, don't they? You only have to look at Colin Day and Tom McGuinness on a show that was on last year, end of September. Was it September? No, November, wasn't it?
November, yeah.
Yeah, two local lads put it on the line early on in their careers.
Yeah, and talking about Colin Day, he's got a big chance to avenge the only defeat of his career against Jordan Ellison tonight. And that brings with it some different emotions that he won't have experienced before.
Do you know what? When I remember watching it back, and I thought it was quite harsh on Colin to say he lost that fight as well. Obviously I already knew the result, but when I was watching the fight round by round, I didn't really have him down, so it was quite surprised. But it's given him the motivation to come back, hasn't it? So Colin will do well tonight.
I was certainly surprised doing commentary that night that Colin lost the fight, but he seems to have grown from that great performance last time out against a good fighter in Tom McGuinness.
Yeah. I don't think Tom was at his best that night, and we know him well. You can make excuses, but Colin won fair and square, and tonight Colin boxed the right fight. Tom just wasn't himself. I don't think he was feeling too well, but make no excuses. Colin boxed well, but Tom come again. Tom's a young lad. He's got plenty of years ahead of him, and I think that'll where Colin's lost his all early on. That spurred him on, and to give him so much motivation to do well. I think that'll be the same for Tom. It's not the end of the world. I think obviously everyone wants to remain unbeaten. I was in the same boat myself, and obviously when I got beat by O'Hara, I knew what I'd done wrong, and I knew that. I knew I just took my eye off the prize and switched off a little bit, and shows it. I think I've learned a lot from it, and now it just gives me that motivation and drive to do well. So I think people are learning. The same with Steve Brogan. If you look at Steve, you know, he lost against Lee Appleyard, and look at him now, he's a central area champion, he's pushing on, he's looking great here.
It almost takes the pressure off, doesn't it, having that defeat?
Yeah, do you know what it did? It was just one of them where you think, you know what, I'm not trying to protect no more, let's get myself in some big fights, and I think that's what we all turn professional to be in. You want to be on the big stage, on the big shows, boxing good people. I think that's when you see the best out of people as well. Definitely with me, I always find the better people are boxing, the better I perform.
Minutes to go in this last round, and it's been another dominant one for Brogan as well. We were talking then. He's not been in trouble at any point, Brogan, has he?
No, he's looked strong. He's still throwing with intent, isn't he? Every shot he's thrown, he's looking to the head. Liam, can't believe he hasn't stopped him. He's made me look terrible.
Yeah, well, Steve Gray's getting very close at it. I've said he was looking intently a couple of times, but he really is
He's having a little go now, though, isn't he, Liam? He's fighting back.
Yeah, I think Liam's realised that Steve was looking at him. 20 seconds to go now. The finishing lines.
Tell you what, he's earned his money tonight, Liam Richards.
And he's proved you wrong.
Yeah, definitely. I think there'll be plenty of people in here who didn't think it was going further than a few rounds. Trying to save yourself here.
Yeah, you're the only one that's gone on record saying it, though. Good performance from Steve Brogan.
Yeah.
On a night where it could have been a slippery night for him, not having that fight that he wanted, but he's certainly got the job done.
Yeah, quality display from Brogan there. Good win.
Yeah, absolutely. And that point off will make the scores a little bit closer. But I think 59-54 would be pretty much right. So I think he won the round with a point off. Richard just leant over to me and Tom and asked as if we thought he nicked that one.
He's got a good sense of humour. I hope he finds my commentating funny when he listens back to it. He'll be calling me out on what's the matter.
Star referee Steve Gray has adjudged this particular contest 59 points to 54 points for your winner. Hailing from Scotland, Steve Series. The appreciation, please, for the always effervescent Liam Richards.
There's not many people that can get beat up for 6 rounds and laugh about it straight after.
Telling ya. I had to go after I got beat by O'Hara. That was 6 rounds.